You can decide whether the man bad or good. I just want to show you another side to something. Well, that was in the papers that make a pastor look real bad too. Not so? Facebook mash him up too. Not so?
Yeah.
When a person is an alcoholic, anybody ever had an alcoholic a family member? Alright, when a person is an alcoholic or a drug addict and they hook on it, they real hook on it, I'm talking about real hook on it. And you're desperate as a mother or father, brother, okay, listen, you don't agree, but here, you're desperate to get this boy or this girl out of this drug situation. And you carry them by St. Anne's and you carry them by wherever, and it didn't work out. Right? And reason? I don't watch it, but here's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not telling you it is right. What I'm saying is, you exhaust everything you could exhaust, but you still love them.
Yeah.
You still care for them, right? Sometimes you just still give them money to buy the drug money, reason. You give them drug money to go and buy the little fix so that they could handle themselves a little bit and behave like a normal person, if that's what I want to call it. Anyways, and you meet a pastor who say, okay, pastor, I as a pastor and I will try to help the alcoholic people. But then, how you're going to help somebody? Asking, because I confuse out, I had to watch this like this. How are you going to help somebody if you know they're going to go back outside there and they know that they're going to take this drug that is what is affecting them, or alcohol or whatever it is that might be affecting them? I asking you, brothers and sisters, because I wondered to myself what I could do. The only thing I could do is if I have a child under the age of 18, I'm not claiming this on me, but if I have a child under the age of 18, then my child, I control the child, I can lock them up. I ain't gonna lock them up like that necessarily, but what I mean, I gotta make sure I know where they're going, why they're going, how long they spend it, because I don't want them, brother Tom, to take 2 minutes out of their time, because I only might take, 2 minutes to go and buy a fix and put it in the system for a year trouble for you. As I say, the conditions, I don't know, I wasn't there, but I wondered if that was the only way. He thought he could try to help them. Or you ever wonder that? Or it's just me? I wonder if I'm crazy, I don't think I'm crazy, but I wonder. Because I say, he's trying to help them out of something. He's trying to confine them, probably against their will. But from what I heard, it was one charge so far. It might be many charges. They might have many different charges. The point I'm trying to make is this. It's easy to say things without being in a situation like the person. I'll tell you something. Excuse me. The situation that I was in was real stress. I put my family through stress right before Christmas. It was real stress. I didn't tell all you. I'm telling all you now. I could tell all you. I could praise God for what happened. But it was real stress. And you trusted me. And I tried to get things done, it just didn't get things done on time. But thank God it happened. Because if it didn't happen, I would have to come to you today. I don't know how I would have come to you today and say, that gone. I don't know. I wouldn't have face. Because I don't want to let down anybody in church. And I don't think a pastor in his right mind, he comes up here to let down people. He doesn't come up on the pulpit to let down his own people, to let down Christian people. All you understand what I'm saying here this morning? Any right mind pastor. And to be honest with you, I already come across any crazy ones yet. I mean, I come across people who want to be pastors and they're not crazy, but they don't see what that side of it. That side of it. Anyways, that was because I get triggered by that because I thought about the money that was delivered into their hands. And we'll come back to that. But what I'm saying is, even though we cast aspersions, I have been calculating something as well to about this man with the 28 million, the pastor with the 28 million. We have a small church. And the tithe here is not millions of dollars, but it is plenty money. If you think of everybody and no, this is not everybody, but you have to start to think about things that the pastor and the family just have to think about. If everybody, and this is low, this is a low average, if everybody is actually, well, everybody, I don't think everybody's give tithes, but if everybody were to give tithes, and your salary is $5,000, that is $500. I need to speak these things so you understand. $500 per person by 20. How many nights? That's 10,000 for the month. Think about it. If he said it's 19 years, 20 divided by 19 is not obviously not 1 million, maybe a little more than 1 million, 1.5. And he have a congregation of 200 people per month. Let me say he had 200, I just say 200 people. That's 10, 100,000 a month. Can you imagine 100,000 a month after 19 years? It will add up. I'm not saying it right, I'm just letting you know. It ain't that crazy where people want to make it sound like the man walking with $28 million. It's the same thing with the barber. The barber charging $300 minimum to color hair. Sister Kavita, nice color hair. 300, but be more than that, Sister Kavita, unless you have a friend who color it for you. But you go and the barber to color it and straight and wash it for you, and it's not less than 300, Sister Anne. If you know anybody who is for less than 300, let me know so I can send my wife there. It's 300 to 600 to 800. But I'm joking. But my wife hair is straight, but I just let you know. Hardly she just go there. She's not pampered. I wish I could pamper her more. But let me say this a minimum of 300, and they're getting 10 people for the day as a low value. That is 3,000. Not every day gonna be good, but I'm just saying a good one who popular, yes. Every day they get the people here. Hair don't stop growing unless you get a little old and to get you, right? So the thing is, it just add up. Get a little old over here to the nothing. Nah, that could be that again young in Christ Jesus, amen? Amen, somebody. But the point is, it add up that $1 million. It didn't look unreasonable to me. In fact, I started to think of it, but I be a bad. Why I go to school to work for so much less than people who, nothing wrong with that. You have to go where the services is.
Yes.
If you want to pay, you watch me. Let me tell you something, that whole different story here. Government workers and non-government workers. All you want all they pay. But you have to be valuable. Don't get me wrong, you have to be valuable. Not because you had a job 20 years ago, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling people to fire nobody here for a cook. But if your job is not in tune with the times and what is needed by services, you need to convert to that service as much as possible. It's not easy, but I'm saying you need to convert to the service.
It's true.
Well, by the time you go, you say, rain does fall all the time. The only way rain wouldn't fall is if some bread, some system, some kind of thing happen, right? Some major thing happen, right? So the point is, you go with the services and so forth. You know, I see people, you know, they're upset about things, but the reality is that the government can't pay you to do things that are not as valuable before as it is now. That's just what I'm just thinking about it like that. So anyways, I'm coming back to this thing with the money. So I sit down there and I say, well, wait. I go one more time on this one and see how it is. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the things that happen there, and when a mistake like this happens, how it is serious, but how expansively serious it becomes when the outside world just hear a piece of information. And while I'm saying that, I will say a piece of information as well too about church. It was kind of similar when the bank person who was trying to assist me with the account, when she heard the value and so forth, she was surprised. But then when I explained it to her and I gave her the documentation and then I said per person, per month, you see, they don't understand what tithes is.
Yes.
I had to explain that to them, written explanation on what tithes is. You get in trouble for doing it, you get in trouble for not doing. You think as a past, when I started, or even 2 years down the line, that I thought, wait now, you know what? I don't have to lose these people money, you know. I talk more earlier. I come in here to lose people money. That's what I want to do. You think anybody in their right mind is think like that? I didn't think about it like that. I'm letting you know. Because you look at leaders, you look at people, but they are still people. Everybody needs a deliverer. Everybody needs a savior. So, I'm not saying don't talk. I say if you're talking, better know what's going on than just talk randomly. And I hope that I didn't talk randomly today. I hope that I showed you something. I am not saying it's right. We will see what the law says. What the law says will be accordance to that. But it also, on the other hand, before I'm not going on for long, but on the other hand, these are the things that you need to know as a Christian. There needs some separation between the state and the church, religion. The state does things a certain way lawfully. Religion might have done things differently, though lawfully, but differently from how law was created. This is a very subjectional topic. It's a topic I wish I was a lawyer to understand this, because it's so important for us to remember that the law may have come after the laws of the church. I would like to go through and see how they used to deal with the money and so forth. I'll get to that point at some point in time. But things to think about. Yeah, going on Facebook and fighting. Watch me. May I post a single thing when I see somebody post about the man and this and that and the other thing, you know, I post a single thing. You know why? That will cause more trouble. You cannot defend or you cannot offend in these kind of situations. Once you have keyboard cowboys typing, the only way is to get a legal something to block them or whatever is the case. But the point is, it was something bad that he did, in the sense that he should have perhaps had some sort of legal, some sort of way to put the money into the bank. But then that is also connecting the church system with the legal, the laws, the public system. And some believe that you should, and some believe that you shouldn't. So things to think about in the process as well too. Okay, I come back to what I was going to say now. All right, Aboya, I ain't call it to sleep, right? But let's just say a little bit about what the pastor will be thinking about. All right, verse 8, Sean, how are we going to be going on to? Again, I'm so thankful that it's in the bank. I give glory and honor and praise for what God did, for the favor that He gave on me. Not just the church, He gave me favor because I would have had to come here and I had to make excuses, and I don't like to make excuses. I like to do the right thing, believe it or not. We're going back to verse 8. And Hilkiah the priest, said unto Shaphan the scribe, I have found the book of the law in the house of the Lord. And Hilkiah gave the book to Shaphan, and he read it. And Shaphan the scribe came to the king, and brought the king word again, and said, Thy servants have gathered the money that was found in the house, and have delivered it into the hand of them that do work, and have the oversight of the house of the Lord. And Shaphan the scribe, was it Shaphan, boy? Maybe Shaphan. I feel so. The scribe shewed the king, said, Hilkiah the priest hath delivered me a book. And Shaphan read it before the king. And it came to pass, when the king had heard the words of the book of the law, what he did? He rent his clothes. All you know what that is? Anybody know what renting your clothes mean? So, yeah, but what it mean? That was a good answer. Anybody raise your hand if you know what renting your clothes mean? When you tear your clothes. Nobody know? Huh? It means that something was wrong. It means it's like they say, oh gosh, I'm sorry, Lord, this is bad. That's kind of what it means. This is why they rent their clothes. 12. And the king commanded Hilkiah the priest and Ahikam the son of Shaphan, and Archmore, the son of Micaiah, I think, and Shaphan the scribe, and Azariah, a servant of the king's, saying, all these people, go ye, inquire of the Lord for me, and for the people, and for all Judah, concerning the words of this book that is found. For great is the wrath of the Lord that is kindled against us, because our fathers have not hearkened unto the words of this book, to do according unto all that which is written concerning us. So the gist of the story is this.